What's up, guys? This is going to be a gameplay regarding cheese and how terrible I believe UFC, EA Sports UFC, I still don't understand the name, but cheese in this game is tremendous. And it mainly has to do with two things. Number one, the body spamming is kind of ridiculous in this game. And number two is the fact that takedown defense is still not as good as I would like it to be. Guys like Junior Dos Santos, for instance, who's not really known for being much of a wrestler, a guy who can take someone down, or much of a ground and pounder. But it doesn't really matter because in this game, you don't have to have a good takedown rating in order to take someone down, because the takedown mechanic, I think, is kind of broken. Another thing that's kind of broken is body spamming, and I regret to inform you guys that in this game, I sensed that this guy was a cheeser. Number one, he's using Cain Velasquez. That's kind of obvious. But number two, the first thing I noticed in this game is that he started to body spam the shit out of my body. And he was just throwing punches at my body left and right. And it got so annoying that, sometimes you have to do what cheesers do in order to beat cheesers. I've played a lot of games in which I'm like, meh, I can take this guy out. I don't necessarily have to lower myself to his standards of gameplay by, spamming to the body or taking down constantly. But at the same time, sometimes it just gets really annoying and you want to beat a cheeser at his own game. So yes, in this game, which is going to be very unlike myself, I'm going to go ahead and start cheesing as much as I possibly can. I do apologize to the users or to the viewers. This is not normally how I play, but I was really angry for some reason. I just wanted to get some frustration out in this game. And it was a championship game, and I did need to win this game in order to advance. And I knew that this guy was a cheeser, so I just cheesed back. So this is not normally how I play, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this game definitely needs to be fixed, and they have fixed it in some circumstances. The knockouts in this game, due to the last update, the knockouts are much quicker. The sense of urgency when you're fighting has returned, and which is great. Like I said in one of my previous videos, one of the greatest thrills of fighting is the ability or the possibility of someone being knocked out almost immediately. And that's happened in many UFC fights. Many UFC fights have been stopped within the first 10 seconds. And I think that that's a very crucial part of fighting in general. So I'm very glad that they brought that mechanic back. And now knockouts are not... don't take nearly as long to accomplish. They go by much quicker, and fighters are not super durable, super invincible athletes that can take a million punches to the face and continue with a flurry. And I just wanted to point that out, that's pretty cool. But at the same time, takedown defense has to be increased. The ability to take someone down has to be decreased. And also the suplexes and the throws need to be lowered as well. For me, it's easier to suplex someone or slam someone than it is to just normally take them down, which I think is BS. But before I continue, I just wanted to mention one thing. Today, for those of you basketball fans, LeBron James did resign, or not resign. He left Miami, and he is now part of the Cleveland Cavaliers, going back to Cleveland, which I think is very interesting. I was a big fan of LeBron a while ago. I do have a LeBron James Cavs jersey. I bought it immediately after he was drafted, and I did not burn my jersey when LeBron left. I kept it. It's hanging on my wall right now, and now I can actually wear it again, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure how many of you are basketball fans, but me personally, I didn't see him leaving Miami. But at the same time, I didn't see LeBron James leaving Cleveland when he first had the opportunity to leave. I thought he was going to stay in Cleveland, but he went to Miami, and that was kind of a surprise. And then I didn't think he was leaving Miami, and now he left Miami and he's going back to Cleveland. That's a whole nother story. For those of you who are interested, I will be posting some NBA videos, NBA 2K14. I'm a very big fan of the NBA series. For those of you who know, I used to have a channel with about 17,000 subscribers about half a year ago, and I posted over 400 videos of NBA 2K. I just wanted to take a break. I wanted to do something else. UFC is another big interest of mine. I take a lot of interest in fighting, so I just wanted to take a break. But just know that, yes, UFC or NBA 2K videos will be coming out shortly. I will be starting an association with either the Wizards or the Spurs or perhaps someone else. We will see. Now let's get back to the UFC and EA Sports UFC. As you can clearly tell over here, we're both blood red in both of our HUDs. And that's mainly because this is a cheese fest. For those of you who couldn't tell by now, this is definitely a cheese fest. Kicks to the body, punches to the body, slams left and right. It gets really, really annoying. But in this game, I had to win, and I had to do what I had to do to win this game. So I just decided to cheese, just like my opponent is cheesing. My opponent is a little worse for wear than I am. He is not handling the cheese very well. But it's hard. It's hard to stop spamming to the body, especially recently, like I mentioned, because the quick knockouts are back. EA decided to update the game and make it so that knocking out is much quicker now. So I don't know what's to stop someone like a GSP or a Cain Velasquez or a John Jones to just spam to the body with kicks and punches. And I can't tell you how many fights I've had in the last couple of days that have resulted in a first round knockout due to body spam. And it's so frustrating to go into a fight, and especially a tournament fight. For those of you who have gone into the tournaments, EA UFC has had tournaments that that open and close periodically. And I'll tell you, the fighters on that tournament, they're either really good, number one. I've won a few of them. They're either really, really good, or they're just the biggest cheesers on the game. And it's frustrating to go into a match and know that your opponent has, number one, picked the best player in the game, which in this case, Cain Velasquez, or if you're fighting the light heavyweight, you're going to see against a lot of John Jones, or the Mauler, Alexander Gustafsson. Regardless, you're going to see a lot of that, and then amplified by the fact that knockouts are much quicker now. You're going to see a lot of first-round knockouts, which I'm happy about. I just wish that the body spamming could be lowered. I think that the block needs to be increased for the body, because if someone hits you in the body over and over again, your stamina is going to decrease, first of all. It's going to be harder to restore, second of all. And third of all, when you throw punches to the body, it takes less stamina than throwing punches to the head. And same with kicks. It's just less stamina to throw punches or kicks to the body than it is to throw them to the head. So there is no reason for you not to go into a fight attempting to spam the body if you know that that's your goal. And it's just a shame because, it's the easiest way out, and it's the quickest route to a victory. And I think that they really, really, really need to fix a lot of issues in this game. Again, I've mentioned, as you see, I'm going to go ahead and take him down over here out of desperation. But I've mentioned that, I think that the game is a good game overall. It just needs some minor fixes, and the game will be better. Like I said, two major things. Number one is body spamming needs to be drastically reduced. And as you can see over here, number two, slams and takedowns need to be decreased as well. It's too easy to slam someone, and it's too easy to take someone down. And I just dislike it. I think that it really ruins the flow of the game. Over here, it's a very close game. There is 10 seconds or 15 seconds left to go in the game. I'm just going to start spamming and spamming back kicks, and I finally nab him with 10 seconds left. I get a little achievement over here, yeehaw. I'm really, really not so happy about it. 50 gamer score, which isn't too bad, but I'm not too happy about the way I achieved it. I just know that whenever I come against the cheeser, the best option is to cheese back, which is unfortunate. Normally I don't act like this, but I was just frustrated in this game and I wanted to take it out on him. I hope you guys don't mind. I want to thank you guys for watching. New videos will be coming out very shortly, and I will see you guys in my next video.